We live in a world that is highly competitive, which means you will find a lot of other people doing what you do who are equally good at it or even better than you. This makes it challenging as a business person to stand out, which means as a business person, you need your own unique formula. You need your own unique strategy that will make you stand out, shine out, and be noticeable. Growing up, I used to see situations where one or two people in the same neighborhood doing the same business or the same craft. Often what I noticed was some of them tended to behave like enemies. You begin to feel threatened because some of them will begin to think like, oh, if this person is just close by me doing the same thing I'm doing, it means he or she is going to be taking away some of the customers that are supposed to come to me. I used to see that a lot. Then you end up seeing a business person behaving like enemies, where someone who is doing the same thing that you're doing automatically becomes like an enemy to you. No, you don't need to do that. You don't need to get angry because someone is doing what you're doing. God gave other people the same skill or talent for reasons. You alone cannot serve the whole community. You alone cannot serve all the nations. So competition can actually be used in a positive way. It can push you to be at your best. So the fact that someone is doing what you're doing does not mean they hate you or they don't want you to thrive in your business. That's just a skill or passion, something which they've been empowered and they need to do. Instead of hating on them or considering them as your enemy, all you need is to think of that unique strategy to apply in your business or your own unique formula that will make that difference and make you shine out. I will use a practical example of what happened to my mom. She's of late now. She used to roast fish and operate an off license. This is about like 25 years ago. There used to be this other lady very next to her that also had an off license and was also roasting fish. That kind of scenario, especially women, sometimes you see them fighting. Sometimes you see them hating on each other because they see someone that they know going to buy from the other person. You feel like, oh, he's supposed to buy from me. If this person was not there, they would have bought from me. And so on. One thing I noticed was that my mom used to have a lot of customers. And what I used to hear them say was that her sauce was very good. You know, the pepper sauce and the one of green spices that you mix together. People used to say that her one tasted very good. Now, that was her unique formula that she was using in that business to draw the crowd or the attention towards her direction. I practically know of this because she actually had this unique special spice or seasoning that she used to put in her sauce. In fact, it was a secret because she would buy all the other seasonings like ginger, garlic. She would just leave it. But this particular one, she will hide it in a plastic bag. She will really hide it somewhere until when she's prepared all the other ingredients for her sauce, then she would now put this final secret ingredient and she will just make sure she blends it immediately so that someone who is coming to visit or passing by would not notice. And people were actually looking for ways to discover that secret ingredient that she used to put in her sauce. I remember sometime when you're taking the ingredients to go and blend, when you get to the store where they do grind it, you will see people stretching their necks. When they know that you are her daughter or you come from my household, they will be stretching their necks They want to know what is there. They wanted to know because her source was. So as a business person, that is how you make your difference. That is how you stand out. You have to think of that unique strategy that you can apply to your business to stand out, such that you can be in a place where there are hundreds of you. There will still be that unique thing that will pull somebody to come all the way, to pass all the other shops or stores or crafts and come though I'm going specifically to this person because of that unique strategy. That is what people use to stand out in business and not fighting or hating on each other. For example, here where you have different fast food restaurants, sometimes I go to a particular one because of a particular thing that I like. There is a fast food I will go to because of their chips. Their chips is so nice. To me, their chips is unique compared to that of other restaurants. So when I feel like eating chips, that is the fast food restaurant I will go to. There is another one. Their own unique thing for me is their milkshake. My God, they offer wraps, burgers, chips, but what really draws me to them is their milkshake. I will go there because of that. So that is how it is. As a business person, have your own unique strategy or formula or unique ingredient, unique way of offering your service that can really pull someone to pass all or ignore all the other places to come to you. To some people, for example, the case I was talking about my mom of roasting fish. To some people, it could have been the way they design their fish, their presentation in the plate. That is what would draw someone all the way to come there. So there are people that are particular about certain things. And once you begin to use some of those things as your strategy, you automatically know that you will pull that category of customers to your direction. God bless you.